Hello, good yo-yo people. I'm Nate, and this is Let's Talk Yo-Yo. Before we get into the review today, I just had this idea. I was posting a picture of like my morning coffee with my my yo-yo, and I do that a lot of Saturday mornings when it's a little slower. And so I've done that the last couple Saturdays, and I'm like, I don't know, it's maybe weird, but I kind of like doing that and kind of arranging it and sort of making up a little mini set and displaying the coffee. There is actually coffee in there. It's not like, you know, some prop or something. I actually do drink it, and I try to drink it before it gets too cold. And so I was just kind of goofing around this morning on Instagram, and I was like, hey, let's make up a hashtag for this, and we'll do hashtag throw coffee. Anyways, I thought that was funny. You're of course gonna see some pictures that aren't yo-yo related, but anyways, I thought that was funny, and I thought, let's do like a little simple contest. Nothing major. If you're on Instagram and you are a coffee snob like myself, and maybe you also enjoy yo-yos, and you wanna take a picture and hashtag it throw coffee, all right? Hashtag throw coffee. The deadline for this little mini contest is Thanksgiving Day. This is only gonna be open to people that are in the United States. We're just gonna do something really simple. For whatever photo I like the most, I'm gonna go ahead and give you a prestige string here. So some black. So, all right, it's pretty slick. If you've not tried my signature string, here's a great way for you to do that and to get some free string. So make sure that you hashtag that, throw coffee. So the review today is of the Warbird, all right? This is from Circle City YoYos, and that's gonna be what our review is of today. That's awkward. All right, let's talk about the Warbird. And so I have it in this blue here. It has a number of different little engravings here and there. And so on this side, it has the little propeller there, that sort of thing. And on the other side, it has a little mini propeller right there, not on the center, but kind of on the side. And then right along the edge there, it has the signature of the person its signature yo-yo is. And it kind of reminds me just of those sort of bubbly rims there. It is an H-shaped yo-yo, but those bubbly sort of rims remind me of like an MVP maybe or something like that from Yo-Yo Factory. It's not quite like that at all as far as the shape, but just those kind of bubbly sort of rims there. Lots of rim weight. It does have an IRG, actually a really nice one as well. And you should be able to finger spin with that as well. The bowls are deep enough. It has just a tiny bit of a wall, but really nothing to, yeah, it's certainly gonna be competition. But look at the gap on that. Look at that. Look at that. Look how much space is there. That's gonna be really, really ideal for anything off the plane. And so you're gonna have lots of less string friction. You're gonna have a little bit here on the wall, but nothing major there. And it's rounded off enough. It's straight, but it's smoothed off there. It's gonna be really good for fingers grinds as well, just because of you can tell how balanced it's gonna be. It's not super wide, so there's that, but overall it's a pretty like average size, diameter wise, width wise, nothing extreme on any of those. Circle City said they kind of went a little bit in different direction than their previous designs, and you can see that. You can take a look at my review of like the Muse, for instance, and things like that. The other thing, just kind of thrown in here, and I'll have the link to like the different people here, but we have this paracord. All right, this is pretty cool. All right, it's a really nice one. I don't have a ton of these, and it's nice. Oh, I'm gonna drop it. Anyways, it's really nice. I like this one a lot. It's pretty sturdy. I like the colors. Also, I really, really like these. I've seen these around for a while, but these are the throw bags. Throw bags. There we go. It's got the propeller on there for the Warbird, and it's got a little lanyard there. It's got a tag there. It's really well done. It's got a zipper on there. So if you're looking for something that you can just throw in there and throw in a bag, these are coming, I believe, with all the Warbirds. I'm not sure about the paracord. I think it does, but don't count me on that. Don't quote me on that. But you'll have to follow their Instagram, Circle City's Instagram, and see what they have to say about that. All right, let's go and actually throw the yo-yo and see what it plays like on the string. Okay, first things first. It's fairly light and nimble on the string. You know, it's definitely in that lighter feeling, which is nice. But at the same time, you can definitely feel it has some stability and quite a bit of spin time as well. So it's not gonna be just, I don't know, unwieldy. Some yo-yos that are so light you're kind of reaching for them, or they're losing spin times. I'm not feeling that at all on this one. It can certainly hold its own as far as that competition focus or that flare is concerned. Regens are really solid as well. It's really stable, you can definitely tell, especially on something like a finger grind, you can definitely tell how stable it is. Wow. Yeah, really, really solid with things like that. It's very stable. And for not being incredibly wide or like ultra wide, it can hold its own as far as stability. Those rims that have a ton of weight to them, you can definitely tell. Oh my goodness, yeah, it's killer for those sort of horizontal. If you're into horizontal more than myself, you're gonna be able to pull off pretty much anything with this. It's really a good candidate for that. Finger spins aren't bad either. It's gonna kind of bounce around there, and it's got enough space there that it can kind of wobble around, but yet not be just like kind of, I don't know, they have that dimpled, that's classic with sort of something that's geared towards finger spin, but it's certainly capable to finger spin. Let me get some of this tension out now. I talked about how it has an IRG as well. It's actually not as easy, and maybe it's just my fat thumbs, to hit. There is one, but it's not quite locking in like I want it to. So I wouldn't say it's a great candidate for something like thumb grinds. If you're into that kind of thing, I don't typically anyways. I don't know, I don't see a lot of tricks like that right now, so maybe that's just not even really an issue. Yeah, rejections are just really solid on there. It has a tiny bit of a wall. It's not like, I don't know, it doesn't have that wall, like, I don't know, when you look at it, you can tell there's a tiny wall, but it's not really deterring from something like a rejection. The gap on there is really easy to hit. And I really like the feel on the string with this one. Like I said, it has that sort of nimble feel, but also it doesn't feel like it's overcompensating with just being so light that you're not gonna have stability or spin times. So it's a really nice balance. I think I really prefer sort of competition-friendly yo-yos or performance-based yo-yos be a little bit lighter feeling on the string, and this is hitting that right there. I think that's it. Let's go ahead and actually throw a trick and see how it performs with that. I really do like the design of this yo-yo. It's comfortable in the hand enough. It's not crazy wide. It kind of fits a really nice balance between something that is not very overly gimmicky, but just kind of straight to the point. And I think that's what they did here. It's very deliberate in its design. So everything from it just kind of feeling a little bit more light and nimble, which is really nice, and really even lighter than it is on the specs. But also really stable and a good solid spin times as well. So really overall, I really enjoy this yo-yo. So good job, Circle City. I like what you're doing here, and I'm excited to see what you put out in the near future. So that's my review of the Warbird. That's a fun word. Anyways, by Circle City YoYos, and as usual, good day and good yo-yo.